All right, so today we're gonna dive into something pretty interesting.
Okay.
It's kind of mystery, really. We're looking at these Epstein files,
Yeah,
or really the lack of them, and it's causing quite a stir,
it is.
especially among conservatives.
Yeah.
We've got some excerpts here from this article.
Okay.
Epstein files. Conservative confusion on Trump's AG delay.
Oh, wow. Just the title itself?
Right. You can kind of feel the bewilderment.
Yeah, definitely. Like, what's going on here?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to unpack today. Like, why is this delay causing so much head scratching?
Yeah, that's a good question.
And what does it tell us about the whole case? You know, the politics of it all.
Right.
So, I think we should start with a little background.
Sure.
For anyone who needs a refresher,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein, right? Financier, facing all these charges.
Right. Sex trafficking, minors, conspiracy, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, heavy stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's found dead in his cell. Awaiting trial, no less.
Still a lot of unanswered questions about that.
Absolutely. Adds another layer to all this.
For sure.
Then you've got these files, right?
Yeah.
Potentially full of info about his associates.
Yeah, his whole network.
And their activities. So this is where it gets tricky.
Right.
The article points to this legal hurdle, the Classified Information Procedures Act.
Oh, I see. So there could be legitimate reasons for the holdup.
Yeah, it governs how they handle classified info in these types of cases.
Makes sense. Got to be careful with that stuff.
Right, but it still doesn't explain everything, does it? Like, why the total silence?
It's a good point.
You'd think they could at least acknowledge the process, give some kind of timeline.
Transparency would go a long way, for sure.
Right. Reassure people that things are moving forward.
Yeah.
But this just fuels the whole cover-up narrative, you know?
Especially with the potential political fallout.
Exactly. What if these files have names from both sides of the aisle?
That's the big question, right?
Makes this a lot bigger than just one case.
Definitely. Gets to the heart of power dynamics.
Right. Who gets protected, who gets exposed.
And for conservatives, it's like a real dilemma.
Like it's challenging their worldview in a way.
Exactly.
They're used to arguing for transparency and accountability.
Right. Usually it's the other side being accused of hiding things.
But now it's like their own team is under scrutiny.
Creates this cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, it's fascinating to watch how this is playing out.
Especially in conservative media.
Right. Are they going to stand by their principles?
Some are demanding immediate release. Others are urging patience.
But even those folks still want answers.
Of course, they want to know the truth.
It's almost like a test of their faith in these institutions they've always supported.
Makes you wonder what happens if these files actually do come out.
Right. What does that do to public trust? Not just in the justice system.
But in the whole political establishment.
Yeah, it could be a total game changer.
Could fuel more cynicism and distrust.
Further polarize everything.
Or it could be a chance for real reform.
Like a wake-up call.
Force everyone to confront some uncomfortable truths.
About power, corruption, the whole shebang.
Yeah, it's a lot to process.
It is heavy stuff.
Leaves us with more questions than answers.
That's for sure.
But this is far from over.
One thing's for sure.
What do you think is going to happen next?
No idea. But it's going to be interesting to see how it all unfolds.
Definitely. You know, thinking about this whole delay,
Yeah.
maybe it's a revelation in itself.
Would he?
Like it's telling us something about how things really work.
More than the files themselves ever could.
Possibly. Like who has the power to keep things hidden?
That's an interesting thought.
Worth considering as we follow this whole saga.
This maze of power and secrecy.
And the ongoing pursuit of justice.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Hope you found it insightful.
Until next time, keep digging, keep asking questions.
And stay curious.
We'll see you on the next deep dive.